We will, and here is the sprint pole sitter. Congratulations, Oscar. As you were saying, you're a couple of tenths behind Lando all the way through, and then Waller nailed it when he needed to. What was the key to that?
I'm not sure, really. I think the very first lap of the session in SQ1, I put in a really good lap and then didn't do another one at the end of SQ1, and I think the track was just really moving on really quickly. I think it was like a second and a half faster by the end. So I think I was catching up a little bit through the rest of the runs, and yeah, the last lap on softs, it hung on for a second lap, which was nice, and managed to put it on pole.
We've seen you come through the pit lane on that last lap on softs. You ran a lot earlier than others. We thought maybe you're worried about the weather, but can you talk us through the thinking behind that, through the pit lane, out again, how that develops the soft to get that final lap out of it?
Yeah, I mean, we were a little bit concerned about weather, but we also thought the soft might be able to hang on for a second lap, and I mean, going through the pit lane, you can go a lot slower. So, you know, we all do it mainly through practice. It's rare through qualifying, but clearly worked well today. So no, I think we stayed true to the strategy we wanted to do, and it paid off.
Oscar, great pole position. From a team point of view, did McLaren feel confident all the last, you know, well, it's only one day, isn't it, since this morning? I mean, or are you quite surprised to be there?
I don't think surprised. I think it was coming together maybe a bit better than we expected, but I think we felt pretty comfortable after P1 this morning. I think everybody was kind of thrown off a bit by just how bumpy the track was, so I think there was probably a lot of setup changes going on. So the order was a bit jumbled, but I think we were confident that, you know, on paper we should be pretty strong, and I think that session showed.
Okay, stay with us, Oscar. We're just going to say goodbye to viewers on Sky Sports main event. Wave goodbye, everybody. Thank you, well done. And then we'll pick up on Sky Sports F1. And carry on with that. Yeah, for tomorrow and today, you know, we're getting into it. What's it going to be with regards to team orders, Oscar? I mean, I'm sorry to say that straight after pole, but, you know, obviously, you know, you've been having, you know, those sort of conversations. You've said you're going to help out. How's that work? I
mean, we'll see what the pace is like tomorrow for both of us. You know, I think first and second is the first objective, and then we'll see what order it is. You know, I know that I'm not in the running for the driver's standings, and you know, for the team, doesn't matter which way around we are. So, you know, I know that that's the case, and we'll see what we say.
Would it be conceivable that you would, if you were asked, relinquish a victory?
Yes, I mean, I've said I would from when we first had these discussions, and you know, it would be nice to win, but it's 1 point different, and it's not the main race. So we'll see. You know, Lando needs the points in the driver's standings a lot more than I do, but of course I still want to win. So if I put in the effort and you know, have good pace, then I'm sure that won't go unnoticed. But let's see.
Let's hope you've got good pace tomorrow to carry that pole. But speaking of tomorrow, thinking of the sprint, what's your main concern with this new track for the sprint? How do you think the sprint is going to go? We heard a lot of drivers complaining about being really uncomfortable in the car with the bumps.
I think seeing the end of the straight is the first objective. It's bad. You know, it's really bumpy, and I think everyone's had to change a lot of things on the car to make them somewhat comfortable. But we'll see. I mean, the grip is actually quite good. It's just that trying to keep all four wheels on the ground at once is not that easy. So we'll see. But I think, you know, the track is constantly evolving. I think the grip got much higher then, and let's see what challenges that gives.
Last one, this rear wing making a bit of a difference?
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, you know, it's kind of a constant push from the team to try and get the car even quicker, and yeah, this wing is a nice little upgrade for us here, and yeah, we're pretty happy with it.
Augurs well for the rest of the weekend.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Oscar.
Cheers.
Really appreciate you stopping by to talk to us.